What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's up, guys? How you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers and shout out to everybody that's been following us on Def to Radio, DEAF #2 Radio. That's our new Instagram. Make sure y'all follow us there. All right, man. Yeah, so Touchline and Stogie T, man. You know we had to do this one, man. So we're coming off the Touchline. I'll always have me. Shout out to everybody that checked that video out. Make sure you guys check that out if you haven't checked it out. And this was a guy that came out of nowhere in the South African scene. You guys know that we've been trying to dip into the South African scene to kind of see what the talent's like. And he kind of came out of nowhere, to keep it real. Up until recently, we weren't getting too many requests for him. So we came off to Always Have Me. Stogie T, we've done the joint with him and Benny Butcher. We obviously did the Sway freestyle, and we did the Love and War off his EP that he had. Y'all know how we feel about Stogie T. Stogie T is one of the best rappers on the planet, in our opinions, man. I don't care what region you're in, you know what I mean? If you hear this man rap, you know he's one of the nicest. So it only made sense for us, man, as we're getting to learn Touchline, and we got history with Stogie T, and we're venturing more into South Africa. These collaborations just make sense, and we're excited, man. We got a young lyricist, man, that's on the come up, and we got one of the OGs, man, that's still killing them. Shout out to everybody that requested this on Def to Radio. Again, make sure you guys follow us there. Let's get into it. Touchline featuring Stogie T. You found me this way.
Hottest ever, I deliver. Every flow is a wave, I'm not a river. I keep an eye on your writtens like invigilator. Forget the test, though I'm here to mark an era. It's now or never. Dona Mostinga Naga, Johnny Sida, you never give up. If you let chiga, Temba Mina, I know you hate your stepdad from the day I figure. All on your mother's figure, but he's not a father figure. I know, baby girl, mom, can I just start smiling? And your booty send a message like your butt dialing. Orion's belt, I just feel my stars aligning. Blood, sweat, and tears to see touch shining. Blood diamond. Hey, what it do, Stogie? What up? When you back from your job, you can spark a J-O-G. No doubt. I pray to God I never see a G-O-D from whatever drug. I'm just here to show you love, young toad. And if you never ever show me love, and if you never say I'm good enough, just remember that you found me this way.
This has got a nice bass line in it. It's very, very classic. Boom bap beat, you know what I'm saying, with a really nice bass line that's driving it in it. That chorus though, it sounded a little after school specialist to me though. You know what I'm saying?
This way.
Just remember that you found me this way. Like it just But he was rapping though.
If you never showed me love, if you never said I wasn't good enough, just remember you found me this way. I wasn't shit when you knew me. No,
that's true though.
Exactly.
It's
you
true.
know what I'm saying?
Just remember that though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Every flow is a wave. I'm not a river. Everything that I say is a wave. He's all, but I'm not a river. You're not gonna be riding my shit. You know what I mean? I love the way he put that in his
wordplay.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Then he said, I know you hate your stepdad, you know, all on your mother's figure, you know, but he's not a father figure. He's all into your mom, you know what I'm saying? But not a father figure to you at all, you know? So I think that's something that a lot of broken households can just kind of relate to.
It's funny because he's coming off that line, he's saying, and your booty sends a message like your butt dialing. You butt dial, right? You sit on your phone, you accidentally make a call with your butt, but your booty is sending me a message. You know what I'm saying? Like your butt dialing. Like the message is I'm trying to get up in that. You know, so it's funny that he's coming off of the all on your mother's figure, but he's now the father figure. Then he says, I know. And then he follows that line up with, your booty sending a message like your butt down. So what that tells me is that he may be just talking about a certain type of woman that maybe just has daddy issues, maybe no father figure. I may be reaching, no father figure in her life. So he's just like, these are the type of women, man, that, are probably more sexualized.
Yep.
I know, you know what I'm saying? So I'm upon it. I think that's where he's going with that line because I'm trying to tie it into
could be though
what he said initially. You know
it could be.
Love that he said Orion's belt. I just feel, my stars aligning, right? Look up in the sky, Orion's belt, right? The star, the constellations, right? But his stars are aligning. Like the feeling I get, because even when you kind of get further in the verse here, he says, what it do, Stogie, when you get back from your jog, you can spark a J-O-G. You know what I mean? Jog spells J-O-G, but you can spark a J, spark a joint, O-G. He's calling him an O-G. And then he says, I pray to God I never see a G, O-D. You know what I'm saying? A G, a real one, O-D on drugs or whatever the case may be. So when he's calling Stogie T an O-G, that to me, this feel is exactly what I thought it would be. Yeah. It's a young up-and-coming rapper that's just sort of maybe honored to have an OG. He's calling him OG. That's a sign of honor to be on the track. So his stars are aligning. right? To kind of tie it in. Like, things are working out, man.
Yep.
I got a legend on the track. My momentum's carrying, and I can feel the momentum, by the way, in how you guys reacted to that video that Always Have Me, and how you reacted to us just, giving us feedback on Def to Radio. It was just, we know, we've been doing this for years now. We can tell when someone is building momentum and they're about to explode. So that's kind of the feeling I'm getting with the song right now.
And if you never ever show me love, and if you never say I'm good enough, just remember that you found me this way. And you don't really mind if I get rich. No. You only have a problem if I switch. Just remember that you found me this way.
Alright. I switched the norm to plume, what I do, any which way I can fly a broom, clean slate, I am new, sweepstake, 5th place ain't viable, and in the sea of fake, salt still a particle, piece of cake, macaroon, even haters like us too, T breaks the standard rules, for Pete's sake, I am smooth, can't see the L's, the only smell here, Cameroon, Queen's plate, T break, the shampoo's cordon rouge, as bubbly, buckets that come doubly, we let the talk in the car do the talking like Bumblebee, deception's corns don't trouble me, all of this is minor league, I'm elite, but feel like Jordan swinging bats awkwardly, Hey, what I do, touchline, you not part of the bloodline of soothsayers that was mine, I pray to God, you a godson, top 5 and above, I'm just here to show you love, and if you never ever show me love, and if you never tell me I'm the one, just remember that you found me this way.
Yeah. It's pretty much what we've been talking about. Stogie barring us to death on some quick, condensed shit, but also passing the torch to Touchline. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
We let the torque in the car do the talking like Bumblebee. Deceptions, cons don't trouble me. Deception, cons don't trouble me. The whole Bumblebee, we let the torque in the car. Our car, dude, we're fly. We gonna let the cars do the talking. George, that's George like that line.
Yeah.
We say that all the time.
When I pull up, I ain't gotta say shit. Y'all know what it is.
The cars doing the talking, right? But Bumblebee Transformers, he talks, right? Transformed the Decepticons were the villains, so I thought that was cool. But crazy. Cons don't trouble me.
And in a sea of fake, Salt's still a part of cool. Part of cool. That was crazy to kind of play off of that, right? In a sea of fake motherfuckers, Salt is still a part of cool. You know what I mean? It's part of being, when you cool, man, it just comes with it is how I'm taking it. Being cool, it comes with the saltiness from the people, meaning saltiness meaning hate, people just hating on you, whatever the case may be. So in a sea of fakes, man, when you that guy in a sea of lames, you got to deal with the salt. But salt is a particle, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Salt a particle, as in from a molecular level. And obviously to add to that, of course, there's salt in the sea. Sea salt comes with the sea, right? So the good comes with the bad, basically. When you cool and shit like that, it just comes with the nonsense, the hate. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't hating, man, you ain't, if you don't got haters, man, you ain't doing something right, actually.
Yeah. This is like minor league, man. This is minor shit. He was like, I'm elite like Jordan swinging bats awkwardly. Because we all know when Jordan went to baseball, he was
awkward.
Yeah, it was awkward. Just wasn't in his bag. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like what he's saying is like, dude, this is just not even, I don't even take some of this shit seriously. I'm an elite. I'm of the elite of the elitist. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but sometimes I feel like, when you stoop down to certain people's level, like this is just
playing in the minor
I'm
leagues.
not even supposed to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly
I'm not even
what
supposed to be fucking with these motherfuckers. No, I'm sure.
They still got the ball on a damn tee and shit. You know what I'm saying? You're now part of the bloodline of soothsayers, right? That was mine. I pray to God you are God's son, top 5 and above. I'm just here to show you love. That's what it sounds like. I'm here to pass the torch to a guy that I respect, an up-and-coming MC that I respect, that can carry on tradition of, of high-level writing, high-level MCing. And he says soothsayers, the guys that can, a soothsayer is someone that can kind of predict the future and is just sort of a visionary in a sense, right? Can see the future. And I think he's just saying the future's bright, man. And, with a dude like this, and I'm just here to, show him love, man. So this is exactly what we were kind of thinking this song was how it was gonna play out. All right, man, let's finish this up.
And above, I'm just here to show you love and talk. And if you never ever show me love, and if you never tell me I'm the one, just remember that you found me this way. I hope you never mind me getting rich. Just follow all the signs of where to reach. Just remember that you found me this way.
Yeah. Heartbreak and agony, I didn't see that coming. Black men ungloved till they have money. Bad mommy, flat tummy with a fat ass, love me. For no cash, na mean, pila na my chest for me. I'm always chasing the bag, where I'm in Stogie T at. Not book smart, but streetwise enough for a KFC ad. Shook his legendary hand. In my head, I'm thinking, wait until this man hears me rap. I came a long way from that little boy who struggled to get employed. Chasing women so he can hit just to fill the void. And still they avoided me and my confidence was destroyed. And now I get paid for what I say. An invoice for my inner voice that guides me. That's why I can't hear the noise behind me. Whoever thought I'd kill the game entirely? It took me long, but this was not my timing. True greatness happens divinely. Showcase.
That's one of those songs, man, that I think you just appreciate for what it is in terms of what they were trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
I think just the bridging of two generations, you know what I'm saying? Two specific I guess levels of generations. You know what I mean? I guess is what I'm saying. Like, this is like a guy that's an up and coming MC versus an old school MC. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the bridging the gap. Stogie's passing the torch to Touchline. He sees his potential. And it's just a guy, Touchline is just a guy that's just right there, man. It seems like to really be a force to be reckoned with in the South African scene and maybe the world at some point as well.
Heartbreak and agony. I didn't see that coming. Didn't see that shit coming. Black men aren't loved until they have money. I'm going to just let that, sit for y'all for a little bit and we'll come back to it. Bad mommy, flat tummy, would a fat ass love me because I got money now, right? You didn't, what was the Mike Jones song? Back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all on me. That's kind of what that's telling me. That's what I feel like he's saying. Like, I could have been dope as hell before the money, but you didn't notice me, right? Because you found me this way, right? But now that I got money, now my opinion matters. Now motherfuckers want it. Now all the women coming around and stuff like that. So I thought that was a cool way to bring that point home, if that's the point he was trying to make.
He said, I came a long way from that little boy. After Ryan's breakdown there, man, this ain't little dirty Touchline anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm joking. Not saying he was dirty, but this isn't the little snotty-nosed kid anymore, man, that you guys, that was avoided, right? Because after that, Ryan, he said, now I get paid for what I say. An invoice for my inner voice. You know what I'm saying? He said it guides me. That's why I can't hear the noise behind me. You know what I'm saying? I think that was important for him to say behind me. You know what I'm saying? So I've already passed these motherfuckers that's hating on me.
Yeah.
Right? I can't hear the noise, man. I'm on a different trajectory than what these people who are saying negative things about me are on. And it's just another way in general that I'm taking a song, man. When he says, if you never ever show me love, if you never tell me I'm the one, just remember that you found me this way. I think we kind of hinted on it early in the song, but regardless of how you find me, if you find me rich, because he said specifically in the second part of that chorus, if you see that I'm rich and you don't switch up, you found me this way. But if you didn't fuck with me and you just thought you never showed me love, you found me this way. So if you see me when I'm rich and you hold me down and you don't switch up and you don't change, okay, you found me this way. I'm gonna remember either way. That's how I'm taking it. I'm gonna remember you found me. And you held me down and you believed in me, right? You didn't switch up. You didn't act weird when I started getting money. You found me this way, which means you're gonna reap the benefits. But you found if you thought that I wasn't that guy, you never showed me love, you didn't see my potential. Just remember, when I get rich, you found me this way. You know what I'm saying? So you found me that way. That's how I'm taking it. So don't switch up. Now you don't switch up, right? Because you won't be reaping any benefits. Just keep that same energy is what that's saying to me. Regardless of whatever energy you gave me is the energy that's going to be reciprocated back. So just remember that, and I will remember that. Yes. So anyways, I think that that's kind of how I'm taking it, in addition to it just being sort of a coming out party for Touchline, man, doing a song with the legend. I think he ended it by saying, he said he shook Stogie's legendary hand. Whoever thought I killed the game entirely, it took me this long. It was about timing. True greatness happens divinely. You know what I'm saying? It just had to, he had to wait. Sometimes it takes time, man, for these moments to occur, man. So I think they both rap well. just something about it in terms of playability. It just isn't doesn't have that catchy factor like I'll Always Have Me has. It's something that I can see myself playing, but I just think it was definitely a solid effort. And they both did their thing, man. So shout out to Touchline, shout out to Stogie T, shout out to everybody that requested that one. That's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost to Vegas. We out.